Campus craziness taken to a whole new level on your dime.
That's right. A public university in Florida now offering a white racism course for the upcoming spring semester. But is this really what we want to teach our kids in school?
All right, here to weigh in is campusreform.org Media Director Cabot Phillips. Thanks so much for coming in this morning, and thanks for matching my suit as requested.
That was the goal.
Let's just show this description real quick to talk about what exactly this course is. Here's the description. In this course, we will interrogate the concept of race, examine the racist ideologies, laws, policies, and practices that have operated for hundreds of years to maintain white racial domination, and discuss ways to challenge white racism and white supremacy toward promoting an anti-racist society where whiteness is not tied to greater life chances. That's got to be one of the most anti-white descriptions I've ever heard of anything.
It's interesting to point out, first off, students are paying anywhere from $600 to $2,400 a semester to take this course. And it's clear that it's starting from an incredibly biased standpoint.
Sure.
Of course, there's racism throughout history. There's still racism in America today.
In every culture and in every race.
And when you label everything racist, at that point, nothing is racist.
Yeah.
You desensitize people to the word, to the term, and you enable students to not be able to actually analyze things critically. And it's dangerous now for professors to become less concerned with facts, less concerned with unbiased teaching, and more concerned with stirring the pot. We need division in times like this in America, and too many times professors are more concerned with pushing their own agenda and making everything fit their leftist narrative in the classroom.
I was researching this topic earlier this morning. I was sitting at my desk and I was thinking, like, how are you going to teach this class and be unbiased? And this class, to my knowledge anyway, is filled up. There's even a waiting list for it. So what are people hoping to learn from this?
Well, the professor came out and said that for the people on campus who are angry with the title, if you are upset about the title, it simply shows your ignorance on the subject. It's kind of this arrogance of assuming if you disagree with me, you're not just wrong, you are ignorant. And many students in the class, you said there is a waiting room. They come in, and I think, you can imagine the environment that's created there where they feel a pressure to speak up and maybe disagree with some of the things the professor is saying because his stance is already so clear. If this were a one-off thing just at Florida Gulf Coast, you could say it's just a one-off thing.
But
it's an anomaly. It's not. Around the country, we covered at Leadership Institute's Campus Reform classes where professors are teaching white marble statues are now racist, geometry is perpetuating white supremacy. It's everything these days.
And the funny thing is, if you really wanted to do this honest and have a real discussion about racism, it could be a very interesting course. And to these people, I would say travel the world. Find one culture that doesn't have racism within it towards another culture. Find one race that doesn't dislike another race for some stupid reason. It happens everywhere. It is universal. It'll never change. This only focuses on how evil white people are.
And we can fight that injustice, and it is important that we analyze every culture to learn the problems and learn how to defeat them. And it's also important to remember here that this is a problem of taxpayer money, okay? This is people at home who are upset by this. You're the one paying for it. And many times this happens because there's no accountability. Classes, professors know that they're going to get away with it because people don't often know where their money is going. I think, President Trump came out last year and said he might pull federal funding from schools that don't protect free speech. I think some people want him to pull federal funding from schools that are teaching things like this to their students.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Cabot, thanks so much for coming on this morning. We appreciate it.